Good evening, guys, from the beautiful city of Fethiye. We are currently on a mountain, but we are heading back into the city. Fethiye has a lot of delicious food, and I can't wait to share it with you guys in today's video. We're gonna go on a full-on food tour here in Fethiye. There's a couple places that I'm super interested in. There's a couple places I walked by and said, wow, that is like a must-try. So we're going on a full-on Fethiye food tour today. I'm so excited. The city is so beautiful. I can only imagine what the food is going to be like. Let's go eat. If you've been watching my Turkey series, you know that I loved home-cooked Turkish meals. So we have to start out with one of those today. We're at a place known as Yesil Azma Yapkaji. And they're like a traditional lokanta. They serve that traditional Turkish home-cooked food. We've got some really good looking dishes here, let's just put it that way. And I am excited to dig in. We've got kofta, of course. We've got some stuffed grape leaves, some potatoes, and some rice. This is apparently what she recommended, so I'm very excited. It looks delicious, I have to say. First, I'm gonna start off with the stuffed grape leaves. As you can tell, they're stuffed with like rice and meat on the inside, and the grape leaves are just really, really thin. So let's try this out. That inside stuffing is perfect. That rice is like a little bit flavorful. It's a little bit spicy. The grape leaves provides that like bit of herbiness, which helps to cut down on the fatness of the meat and the rice. The leaves help to give a little bit of an herbiness, which cuts down on the meat and the rice, that greasy inside. Oh yeah, that's a good one. Next is the potato. This is the first thing she pointed to when I asked her what does she recommend, and I have to say it does look pretty good. You've got pieces of meat, tomatoes, maybe some onions, maybe some herbs on top of these potatoes, which are just sliced so thin. Oh, I'm just salivating just looking at it. Let's try it out. That might just be the best cooked lokanta potato I've ever had. It's so soft. It's like a pillowy potato, and the meat, that sort of burnt pepper tomato texture. Oh yeah, that is so good. The meat is very, very juicy. It is really just melt in your mouth. But the potato, that fluffiness of the potato, oh, that is, I don't think I've had such a fluffy potato here in Turkey. Next, we're going on to the kofta. As you can tell, their koftas are like, they look more like sausages. They're a little bit long. Kofta I thought were usually like ball sized, but this is like a sausage size. So let's go ahead and try it out. It's got this like tomatoey, peppery sauce. More tomatoey than peppery. But you've got some potatoes on the side as well. Yeah, it's very soft, nice melt in your mouth kofta. The flavors are all natural. Yeah, when you come to Turkey, you've got to come to this place. Got to try out these home-cooked restaurants here. That meal right there for all those dishes, 20 lira. Oh my goodness. This is why I love these home-cooked meals here in Turkey. This is why I love Turkey. Food is delicious and cheap. These home-cooked meals are just some of the best meals you'll ever have in your life. I can assure you of that. I mean, those fluffy potatoes, oh, delicious. Okay, let's head to our next stop. Köfte? Köfte. Yeah. One. Fethiye is a super touristy town, but if you search hard enough, you can find really good local secret eats, and I think I've just found one. This is a place known as KOFTE EKMEK, and I'm just saying, it's all locals here. Wooden tables, wooden chairs, fan blowing, locals eating and speaking Turkish. Wow, I love this vibe. It's down this super dark, narrow alleyway, and it's so hard to get here, but I mean, just look at this. I mean, I've been waiting for about 15 minutes for this sandwich. That's how long it takes because there's so many people ordering it. It is so popular. Everyone's speaking Turkish. I haven't heard any other languages but Turkish here. This looks exceptional. I mean, it's just loaded up with vegetables, and of course you can see the kofta on the bottom. The bread is grilled. You can see the grill marks on the bread. It looks super crispy, and you can see him grilling the bread back there as well. This looks exceptional. I don't think I've ever been so excited for a meat sandwich, but let's go ahead, try this out. Oh. After I finished that bite, I literally saw the meat juices flowing out onto the bread. That kofta is so juicy, it's so delicious. It's super charred, super grilled. Like, I'm talking Indonesian satay level charredness grilled. I mean, you can see the grill marks staining onto the bread. The oiliness, the greasiness, it's all captured in there. Of course, some vegetables helps to cut down on the oiliness, but the meat, the kofta, and the bread is also really oily on itself, soaking up all those juices. It's been grilling up there. You can taste the crunch of the bread. Oh my god. This is probably the best kofta sandwich I think I've ever had. I mean, it's just perfect, and there's a reason why this place is packed. It is literally packed at 9 at night. All the families here in Fethiye coming here to eat. Wow, this is truly one of my favorite local gems I found. The kofta is just exceptional. If you come to Fethiye, you have to try this. Like, I would say that this kofta, the meat here, is better than the one I had in Istanbul. It's probably the best I've had in Turkey. Unbeatable here in Fethiye. You're not gonna believe the price of that sandwich. That was 6 lira. That is ridiculous. That's less than $1 US. That was the best kofte ekmek I think I've had in all of Turkey. That is so delicious, and it's run by a family. The father is grilling it, the mother is running the front of house, the checks and everything, and the son is serving out the ekmeks. Oh, literally the best kofte ekmek I think I've had in Turkey. The friendliest people, local secret, down a hidden dark alleyway. It doesn't get much better than that here in Turkey. My heart is so happy right now. All right, let's go get more food. Next stop of today, we've come to a place known as Nazilli Pide. They serve something known as pide, which is it's like a Turkish pizza is the best way I can describe it. But I mean, wow, this portion, I mean, just look at that. I mean, that is just massive. That is huge. And the thing is, they make it really super long, so they've actually cut it up so that it can fit onto the plate. So that to me is insane. Now I got the beef pide, so it's like minced beef, but the smell is incredible. You can see there's like tomatoes, there's basil, there's garlic. Like I said, this is almost like a Turkish pizza, but there's no cheese on this, so I am super excited. I mean, look at how thin that layer is. That is incredible. Let's go ahead and try this out. Oh. This is addictive. This could definitely be a drug. This is like beef basil chips almost. I mean, the crust, it's so thin, it's so crispy. The beef itself, it's so basil. There's so much flavor in that. That is so delicious. I mean, you can see just how thin that layer is. It's literally like a chip. You're eating chips essentially. Oh, that is delicious. That is so good. Turkish pizza or Italian pizza. I have to say I'm gonna go with Turkish. This pide is delicious. I mean, wow. Flavor is just off the charts. The ingredients are amazing. That basil flavor. Yeah, if you love basil, this is gonna be the one for you. You will love this dish. It is the most basil-y beef I think I've ever had in my entire life. Oh. You hear that crunch? It's so crispy. My god. That meal right there, that's why I love Turkey. They are the nicest people there. I'll link their Instagram right here. They are just super nice. They were so friendly. They offered me a cup of tea, and wow, just the most amazing people, the best pide. I mean, wow, I'm already loving Fethiye for the food scene here. Let's go grab something sweet to eat. Oh, wow.
Baklava, ice cream, food.
Oh, okay. Perfect.
Yes.
All right, let's get that then. Yes.
Tea, coffee.
Do you have apple tea?
Sorry.
Apple tea?
Apple tea. Turkish tea.
Turkish tea.
Yeah.
All right,
Okay.
sounds good.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, if you've watched my Turkey series, you know that I love baklava. And here in Fethiye, there is a very famous shop known as Fethiye Ulaslioglu Baklava. It's been around since 1988, so that's like over 30 years. And I mean, look at this monstrosity. There's literally ice cream inside of the baklava. That is the most insane idea I've ever had, but it sounds like a delicious idea. But first, we got some Turkish tea. I have some sugar. Let's mix it around. All right, let's give this a try. Oh, yes. That's so good, yes. Warm, comforting tea. Oh, I love Turkey. I just want to move here now. That is the best tea ever. Okay, this baklava, the ice cream is almost about to melt, but I mean, just look at the helpings of pistachios on here. Oh, this is gonna be so good. All right, let's cut inside. Oh my god, this is just so beautiful. First bite of baklava here in Fethiye. Let's go for it. Oh. If you've never had ice cream and baklava together, what are you doing with your life? That is so perfect. The combination is, I never knew that this was a combination that was possible. Ice cream, it's smooth, it's silky. It's got a bit of that stickiness because it's that Turkish dondurma, that Turkish ice cream. And then compared with the crispiness of the baklava, that pastry, and the nuttiness, the pistachios. Oh my god, that is so good. I never imagined ice cream and baklava would work out so well together, but I mean, you have some cold ice cream with the pastry of baklava, and you have some hot Turkish tea on the side. This is literally what dessert dreams are made of. I mean, that stickiness from that ice cream. Wow, ice cream and baklava, that is literally a food match made in heaven. That should be an arranged food marriage, you know? That should have happened so long ago. I can't believe I've never had this combination before. The ice cream's melting. I'm gonna finish this up before the whole thing melts away. Man, that was baklava and ice cream. I mean, I never thought of it. I never crossed my mind, but there's literally no better way to end dessert with cold ice cream, baklava, and warm Turkish tea. Like that is just a match made in heaven, really. If you ever get the chance, put ice cream in your baklava and have some Turkish tea on the side. You'll be such a happy person. We're done for eating today, but we're gonna be in Fethiye for quite a while, so I will pick this video up tomorrow when we eat again. I'll see you then. Good evening, guys. It is the next day here in Fethiye. It has been a beautiful day in this beautiful city along the coast of Turkey. Let's go get some delicious food. We've come to a place known as Reis Balik restaurant, and just like in Bodrum, this is a fish market. So you have to go and buy your fish. It is a very hectic market with everyone trying to get your attention. And then you bring it to one of the restaurants in the area and they'll cook the seafood for you. So everything today we had is gonna be 100 liras. So the 100 liras include some mussels, some oysters, and also a fish. But they've just brought out the mussels and the oysters, which, to be honest, they look a bit small. I mean, just looking at the mussel, it looks a little bit tiny, but we're gonna do our best. We're gonna squeeze some lemon on top, and then we're just gonna give this a try. The thing about the seafood here is that it's caught fresh every single day. So the seafood that I'm having right now, literally caught this morning. You can taste the freshness. They didn't add anything to it. It's literally just the seafood. They didn't add salt, they didn't add pepper, they didn't add anything to it. And it is really, really delicious. Really, really fresh. It's got that oceany brininess taste to it. All right, that was the mussel we had, but let's try the oyster out. All right, let's give this a try. Definitely not the freshest oyster I've had. It actually is a little bit on the seafoody brininess side. Yeah, definitely not the freshest oyster I've had. I forgot I got shrimp as well, and these shrimp, I mean, they look gigantic. They're super charred. They smell amazing. This looks like it's gonna be good. Let me just peel. Oh my god, look at that. Oh. Okay, first off, let me suck the head juices. Oh, it's grilled, so it's really dry, so yeah, not many head juices left in there. But let me just peel this shrimp right here. This looks like such a fresh, meaty shrimp. I'm just gonna pour some lemon on top. There's a dark sauce. I tasted it a little earlier. It's a little bit like soy sauce, I think, so I'm gonna dip it in. Try this out. Just like the mussels, not the freshest I've had. I mean, it's good. It's still good shrimp, but I've had better. I just don't think it's very particularly fresh. I'm not sure why. I mean, this is supposed to be freshly caught today. That's what they claim, at least. Finally, our fish has arrived. It looks super crispy. I mean, you can just tell that charred grilledness. I'm gonna squeeze some lemon on top first. And then, oh, this is gonna be exciting. I'm just gonna take a piece of that fish. Oh, wow, that just, oh. I'm pretty sure this is mackerel if I'm correct, but I mean, look at how easily that just comes right off the bone. Oh, this is gonna be good. Let's go ahead, try this out. I have to say, there are a lot of bones in there that I didn't expect. But the fish, it doesn't have a very fishy flavor, so yes, this fish is fresh. It's very simple, there's no flavor to it, it's just fish by itself, grilled, with a little bit of lemon juice and some, I think, arugula on this side. But all of this together, 100 liras. The prawns, okay, but the fish is the best thing here. It's a fresh fish. I can't say the same thing for the shellfish, but yeah, I guess it's okay. Wow, that was not that good. I mean, if you're calling yourself a fish market, I kind of expect you to have fresh fish and fresh seafood. Definitely not even close to some of the best seafood meals I've had. If you're in Fethiye, you can give the fish market a pass. I need to, you know, eat something good to clean that palate, so let's go get something sweet.
Cheese kunefe?
If there's one thing I've missed since I've left Istanbul, it's kunefe, which is this cheesy pistachio-y dessert. And right here, there's a place known as the Kunefe House. So if your house is kunefe, you better be doing a pretty damn good kunefe. But anyways, we've got kunefe, we've got tea. Drink some nice, warm Turkish tea. That's great. That is so warm. Anyways, kunefe, the plate, once again, super hot. That's what I love about the kunefes here in Turkey. They're really literally cooked when you order it. So, oh wow, this is, oh man, look at all that cheesy goodness right there. Got a piece, let's try it out. This kunefe is so different from the one I had in Istanbul. The one I had in Istanbul was really sweet, really super wet. But this is really crispy. I mean, it is literally so crispy. It's like a bunch of fried noodles. That is so crispy. It's just a very different type of kunefe. Super different. Anyways, I'm gonna finish off my kunefe. Hope you guys enjoyed this video of foods here in Fethiye. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more food and travel videos. I'm super excited because there's a lot more coming from Fethiye, whether it's adventure or food. So I'll see you guys on the next video. Make sure to like and subscribe and hit that notification bell. I'll see you guys later.